Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for another in our series of product unboxings, reviews, and first impressions. This literally takes it out of the world. It's by Dwarflabs. It's the Dwarf 3. It's here finally. I'm so excited. I'm a big fan of the sky at night. Always have been since I've been a little boy. I always wondered about the stars. I wondered about constellations, and all the telescopes I've had, and I've had a number of them, were very difficult to use. I had refraction telescopes. I couldn't figure out the refraction. I had telescopes that were very well made by good companies, and I couldn't make them work. So I decided to get one that works for me, works for you. That's right, 3 pounds. It's the world's most portable smart telescope. You can throw it in your backpack, your knapsack, your shoulder bag. Throw it in your bicycle bag. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, the Dwarf is for you. This is Dwarf 3. This has features, advantages, and benefits unlike any other smart telescope. Let's take the cellophane off and take a look at the box, first of all. It's $5.99. It's a beautiful photo shot of the product on the front. On the back, it tells us what you can do. Night, day, far away, close. You want to turn it into your video camera, you can. This will do it all. Professionals in studios use the Dwarf 3. That's right. Has auto tracking. That's right. It has an imaging system for day and night. It knows. It knows. And cloud-powered image processing. One-touch processing through the Dwarf app. Once you pair it up to the Dwarf app, it's seamless. Packed extremely well. We're talking about a real tool here, an electronic tool here that's very different than just looking at the sky through glass. I'm really excited to get to the next level. It is perfect for anybody 6 to 96. Why? Because within 2 minutes, there's an app interface that can tell you all about the features and have you using it really quicker than you can focus a manual telescope. Let's take a look at what we get in our Dwarf. In the box, first of all, is the unit, the smart telescope, the Dwarf 3. And then we have our accessory box, which will have carrying bag, a pouch for solar filters, a cloth, and a USB cable. Nothing else inside the box. I'm going to put the carry case aside. Here's the accessory pack, having the things in it that we talked about. These are shields, Dwarf solar filters, magnetic solar filters. Wow. So you don't burn your eyes. And here's all that good stuff, all that information that we're going to need to know when we start using the Dwarf. This looks like a shoulder strap. It is. So it's a shoulder strap to go on the case I put down. Your microfiber cleaning cloth, and of course, a nice instruction manual. Let's look at the product together. By the way, you should know this might be a little bit longer review than normal, since it's a much more complicated machine, frankly, than what we're used to talking about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the process, but I'm not going to turn it on necessarily because it's daytime. Our first use with this together will be when I hook it up to the app, have it on this special tripod, and have it ready to go. So without further ado, let's go to page 1 and make sure we have all of our components. I do. I have the case, I have the cloth, I have the cable. I have my solar filters. Let's now look at the product and understand where things are. We have to first find the power button. The power button is right over there. You're on the main base on the bottom here. Our Type-C charging port is on the base. We have serial number on the bottom. All the good stuff. Our speakers on the bottom. You're supposed to take off the plastic of the speaker. Here's a microphone on this side. So you have a microphone and a speaker, and your scan barcodes are on the bottom as well. So, to power on and off, a long press, let's do it. Turn it on, why not? I see green. I see green. That means we're on. The next thing I would do is connect it to the downloaded app on either my iPhone or my Google phone. And once you're connected to the app, you select the Dwarf 3 out of the different options, and it will actually begin the process of pairing. Should I do it? Let's see. Why not? It's that simple. You go to the App Store. I'm doing this on an iPhone. You go to Dwarf Lab, Dwarflab, get it. I'm doing what they're telling me to do. Install. So what you need to do is connect it. And I need to get to NFC reader to get that started. Connect. Turn the Bluetooth Wi-Fi locations all on. Connect the device name. Dwarf XXX, the last digit MAC address. Okay. Open Dwarf Lab, the app. We're opening it. Allow while using app. Yes, let it send me notifications. Connect. It's searching. Allow it to find Bluetooth devices. It comes up with a serial number. It's connecting right now. How cool. There's a green circle moving on the phone. It wants to join. Join. Connecting. Successful. Dwarf Lab device find on local networks. Allow. Mandatory firmware update. So a lot of times you have to do that. Activate it and update. The firmware upload, download the firmware, yes. It's downloading the latest firmware. That's very important with machinery like this. Because, been in the warehouse for a month or two. It's been here for a little bit. So now it's upgrading the software actually in the unit. You can see the green happening, and that's the action happening right now. And then we're going to start to play. Even though I told you I wasn't. So this is through step 3 already. Now it's completing the firmware upgrade. We've gone through all 3 of the steps going to the 4th. Pardon me for doing this with you, but you know what? On a product like this, I think it's important for us to share how easy things are. Please reboot your Dwarf. Reboot now. Dwarf is rebooting. Connect. Device searching. Just keep your device that you have the app on near the unit when this is going on. It's searching for the unit. Green circle on the phone happening. I don't usually do this. I don't usually do these pairing things on the video, but I think it's important, like I said, for this product. Here we go. There it is. Connecting. Wow. So what it does is it finds the unit, wants to join Wi-Fi, join the Dwarf Wi-Fi. It's all going to be on an app. There's no encyclopedia instruction here. Nothing like that at all. I thought I was going to get an instruction. Here we go. Wow. Photo. Joystick control, album. So it gives us a tremendous amount of things to do here. Options. First thing we do is turn it around, everybody. You ready for this? Welcome to Dwarf. There you are. So Dwarf becomes much, much more than a telescope. I'm really impressed. I could take a picture right now. Photo. That's pretty cool. So we're doing it out of this. You can turn it over that way. Maybe I'll do it to myself. So I'm looking at the Dwarf right now to myself. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. Check this out. I'm impressed. Oh, wait, look at this. That's the picture. First of all, you're going to get that shot. So you can turn it so the Dwarf, this is me. The Dwarf's on me right now. Can you see the Dwarf on me? I can switch it around and have the Dwarf be somewhere else. The key is that when we do this at night, right now I have it set up for the camera mode. When we're outside at night and we have this puppy in our hands, we're going to have the ability not to use it as a camera. We're having the ability to go out with a star atlas. I'll say it again, a star atlas, which is now downloading. It's 145 megabytes, and it's going to give me latitude and longitude, or however they do it in the sky, of everything. And then you can say to yourself, what do you want to go look at? That's right. You can say to yourself, what on the sky do I want to see? Check it out. You get a sky menu. You get a sky menu. It's incredible. So as you move the phone or the unit, as you move it, you're going to see different things appear on the sky menu. You see the sky menu moving as I move? The sky menu moves and it changes. So what we're going to do is we're going to be able to actually control this unit from afar. That's right. You don't have to sit with it in your hand just like this. What you can do is you can take the telescope and you can magnify if you wish. Take a family, go to the North America Nebula. It gives you a list of places to go. How cool is that? It gives you a place to go. For example, target is currently below the horizon. Wow. You see I just chose Messier 31? So what happens is the app works seamlessly with the unit. I have it right now in photo mode. But it's very easy to change it from photo mode to function mode. And we can do moon track, sun track, object track. Go to focus mode, photo mode, or album mode. A lot of different things we can do with this unit. You can do a picture-in-picture, like it is right now on the app. While you're fiddling with the app, you can have this show you the stars at night. The Dwarflabs Dwarf 3. I'm in love with Mrs. Stoner, so I'm not going to say I'm in love with this device, but it's very impressive. It's very intuitive. It's very, I want to almost call it sexy, because it has tremendous heft. I mean, we're talking big laptop here, or hard drive size, but 3 pounds, okay? So what you've got is you've got something that's perceived as being a big thing, but it's not heavy. It's got wonderful separate lenses, one wide angle and one telephoto. It's a high temp area during operation. So be careful when you have your fingers on the unit not to put them on the lenses. On the lenses. Don't do that. This has been the Real Senior Stoner, and this is brand new. The Dwarf 3. Dwarf 3 Smart Telescope by Dwarflabs. How cool is this? We're going to do it together at night when I figure more of it out. But this was our introduction, unboxing, and first impressions, and they are stellar. This unit is everything I hope for. And what I hope I'm going to be able to do now is literally take it out, put it on my patio table. You know, my patio table, my table on my deck. Go back in the house, because it's cooler in the house, and look at the stars. We could put it up on the big screen TV on my 85-inch. I mean, think about that through my iPhone. You too can do that with the Dwarf 3 from Dwarflabs. Thanks for being here. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. I'll send a link along with this for you for sure. Give it a like. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This is the Real Senior Stoner. Thank you so much for joining me for the introduction of my brand new Dwarflabs Dwarf 3 Smart Telescope. Have a great day. Thanks for joining the Real Senior Stoner.